clarity?
No, I think this even makes it worse. I think it would have been better off if this was not read, because I mean, why we didn't come from the moon just to land and say, oh, why was this person given whatever? We've lived in this country. He's talking about what? Rural development? Is it the one village, one dam things that were done, or where? Where is that rural development thing? Fisheries? Our fisheries sector is in a better shape? Is that what the president is saying? I mean, this is for me quite surprising. You know, but again, as I said, I'm not surprised because President Akufo-Addo says you are dedicated, whatever. I can understand if she was so dedicated to him. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Maybe that is the criteria. Who said yes, sir, the more? Who was comportive the more? Who was willing not to challenge the president the more? And all of that. If those were the basis for the awards, I can understand, you know. But other than that, really, and it's not the list is so tall that you cannot actually Dr. Awusu Efriye Akoto, our agricultural sector, planting for food and jobs, and the amounts of monies that were invested in that particular program, and look at the crisis that we are in. One seasonal drought, and the government was running all over trying to mobilize money for political campaign purposes and saying that they are going to distribute monies to farmers. And then at that point, we're asking ourselves, where have been the proceeds of the planting for food and jobs? I thought that we said, oh, we are okay. The man himself at some point said, oh, a whole bunch of plantain is 5 cities somewhere. And this person deserves an award. For what? You know? And there are so many of them. The communications minister, what? Is it the shutting down of the over 50 radio stations? Is it Kelmy GVG contract and the fact that she sustained it all throughout? Or what really? You know? Kwesi Amwakwata, what? The claim that they have done more roads than any other government, which is a complete lie? Or what? So, my brother, as I said, this is President Akufo-Addo. Lowering everything, Matthew Puku Prempe. I thought that the president would say, look, even if I had thought of giving this person the award, his conduct during these elections, after being named the running mate, and the kinds of things that he did, the kinds of pronouncements and all of that, would make people ridicule this award if I were to do that. But he goes ahead and does it. And you ask yourself, what? You know, so that's Akufo-Addo for you. I think he is continuing on the decimation of nearly everything in our country, institutions of democracy, and everything. You know, the former Chief Justice, under him, that this whole thing about the lowering perception of our Supreme Court and the judiciary coming down started, and yet he's given an award. So I don't know what the criteria is. He himself knows. But as I said, I think we all know that this is just a complete lowering of the standards. And I hope that going forward, steps will be taken to ensure that the dignity of these awards would be restored.